Summertime is obviously a very busy time for folks on any cow-calf operation. We've got the time when we have to put up the hay, perhaps we're weaning those fall-born calves, but one of the chores that we can't let slip through the cracks is taking good care of the mineral nutrition of these cattle, making sure that our mineral feeders are well charged and we're getting the kind of intake of that mineral that we expect. It's important that we take time to monitor how much mineral our cattle are consuming so that we can make adjustments if they're not consuming enough of the mineral that we're putting out. For instance, if we're putting out several hundred pounds of mineral in mineral feeders for a large pasture full of cattle, we can calculate the number of cows, the number of pounds that they're consuming, the number of days it takes to do that, to see if those cattle are consuming 2 to 3 to 4 ounces per head per day, which are generally the recommendations that we need. This is extremely critical if we're using one of the medicated minerals, one of those that might contain some chlorotetracycline as a preventative for the bloodborne disease anaplasmosis. Making sure that those cattle are getting a correct intake amount is very important to give them the best protection possible. If you're just using a regular mineral mix, let's say you mix your own that's half dicalcium phosphate and half salt, and we're not getting the kind of intake that we'd like on a per head per day basis. Generally, we'd like to get 2 to 3 ounces per head per day. I'd suggest that you add a flavoring agent. Something as simple as cottonseed meal or soybean meal in the neighborhood of 5 to 10% of the mineral mix will help to encourage higher intake of that mineral so that you get more of those things going into those cattle as you would like to have that happen. Mineral nutrition is very, very important, whether it's in the summertime out on native pasture or in the winter where cows are on wheat pasture, which is particularly low in magnesium, and we have to take care of that mineral need as well. I think that it's worth your time and effort to go to the SunUp website. That's sunup.okstate.edu. Look under show links and download the brochure that's specifically designed to give you a lot of information about mineral and vitamin nutrition of beef cattle. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on SunUp's Cow-Calf Corner.